Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I just wanted to give you guys an update, kind of just have more of a chill style video, catch you guys up on everything going on reselling in my life right now. I am currently selling full-time on the Whatnot app. Whatnot is an online marketplace app where you can buy, sell, and go live. It's been about 2.5 years, definitely been some ups and downs, but everything right now is going pretty well. I've been selling liquidation pallets full-time. I buy lost cargo pallets. If you want to look for some good inventory, I always encourage people to look at places that are close to them location-wise, pick them up locally, because I've saved so much money. I actually paid for delivery for a pallet last week, and then I regretted it instantly because, it's a few $100 to have it delivered. When you get into liquidation pallets, sometimes it can cost as much as the pallet to ship it and helps you with your profit. Tonight's video didn't really have any subject. I just haven't made a video in a while, and I wanted to just chat and update you guys with what's going on. Still doing live selling full time. I want to start listing again. I've definitely been slacking on that. There's marketplace listing. Most of the places like Poshmark and eBay, there is live selling on those apps too. I'm talking about when you list on a marketplace, unless you have thousands of listings, you might not have super high volume sales every day. With live selling, you might make a few bucks less on each order. I don't think you get the same price as you would listing. Also have the chance of moving more volume, which is what works better for me and my situation. So I've been flipping pallets again. Tonight I sold shoes. They did really well. I've been lucky enough to get some pretty good liquidation pallets, and what I've noticed is the best money maker for me is shoes. I've been trying to get pallets that have a good mix. I've been buying pallets that are about half and half because my favorite still at the end of the day is selling clothing, and this might sound horrible, but it's because it's easier to ship. I love shoes too. I have to say, with shipping volume, I'm not sure what it is. Maybe if you're a seller, you could tell me if you feel the same. Shipping clothes is a lot less, stress on the body. More stressful to ship shoes, in my opinion at least. I must be out of shape or something. Making boxes, my body always aches at the end of the day. I love selling things that I can slip in a poly mailer. It's definitely a lot easier. Shipping process is quicker. Shoes are such a good money maker. Definitely still like to get them. I just have been mixing it up so I don't get overwhelmed. So tonight I sold a bunch of shoes. The rest of this palette I have left. There's a few pairs of shoes left, a lot of nice clothing. You guys might have seen the YouTube Shorts video I posted earlier on here of the sneak peek of this palette. It's really good, really awesome brands. Still doing dollar starts. There's mixed opinions about them. Definitely don't have to do dollar starts on Whatnot to be successful. There are sellers that start at $20 and up, and they are amazing on this app, and they make way more money than I do. With my business model and how I've built it in the past 2.5 years of live selling, I have been able to, create a bidding excitement with that. Another way to look at it that I always do is look at my cost of goods in a whole for a show. I'll say this is how much I paid, total up all the items together. I try to make a certain percentage profit back on top of that. It's a better way to look at it so you're not stressed that each item is going for a certain amount. Obviously, if you don't buy pallets and you're buying item one by one, starting things higher, different price points, understandable. Sometimes when you buy in bulk and sell high volume, easier to look at it as a total. Then you're not disappointed in, one item selling for less than what you wanted, because you're going to earn that back on an item you didn't expect. Selling live auction style is very unpredictable at times. Items you don't expect to go for a lot, go for a lot more. It makes up for those items you might have lost a few bucks on. That's how I look at it. Definitely different if you are hand sourcing or doing retail arbitrage, thrifting, whole different story. Do what's best for your business. Don't be pressured by dollar starts. That's just something I do for my business, and I'll just keep doing that until it doesn't work. And if I ever need to, pivot and shift that to higher starts, I will. For now, it works with profit for me in buying bulk pallets. So tonight I did the shoes, and then I'll be doing the clothes the rest of the weekend. This video is going to be all over the place because I'm just kind of rambling. Appreciate you guys watching. Another thing I want to pinpoint is that my favorite thing about live selling is the community. The most exciting part about live selling is the community you create, right? App community as a whole is awesome. A lot of people talk about how there is, a lot of saturation with live selling on these apps, too many sellers and everything, but I actually think that it's not something you need to worry about. Personally, for me, over 2.5 years, it definitely takes time to build a consistent audience. You have to show up multiple times a week at least. I am streaming 5 or 6 days a week now. I do shorter shows. I don't sell as much as I used to. I usually cut it short since I still am running this business by myself. If you are showing up and being yourself, you are going to slowly build this community that is so strong. Cool thing about having a community that shows up for you, first of all, they become your friends, and it's a lot of fun to hang out with them every night. Almost makes this job like like a party itself. I don't have the most professional stream, if I'm being honest. I'm constantly laughing every night. So much fun stories and people telling us fun things from their day and updates. It is just pretty much like hanging out with a bunch of friends. Once you build that community, you can't expect your community you build to, buy your stuff. But there's a lot of people that will come just to hang out with you because you are being authentic and you're being yourself. That's what makes this job fun. I think when you're not focused on, just how much money am I making? This is my personal opinion, and it's okay to disagree with it. The less you stress about, oh, how much money am I going to make tonight? Is tonight's show going to go well, right? And it's going to be different every night. Some days are definitely better than others. It can be unpredictable with live selling. I know that if I show up with a good attitude and I'm always authentic in myself, I'm going to have a great time. I'm going to have fun with my chat, and it will be a good experience either way. I think that's something that people forget when they live sell. A lot of sellers will just go live and there will be no connection. And the connection you have with your viewers and audience and chat is so much more important to build. If you want a consistent brand, yes, awesome inventory and price points are going to bring people in. Long-term success is going to come when you build that community and you build your brand. When you're building your brand by being consistent and going on there as much as possible. That's where my focus is more building a community. And you get the best of both worlds when you have a community, and it makes my job so much more fun. I am so grateful to have a chat that is so much fun because it makes my job so much easier as a live seller, because I literally just feel like I'm hanging out and FaceTiming friends and showing them stuff. And a lot of people say, oh, there's not a lot of people chatting in my live streams. It will come with time. Some days are quieter than others. Share stories about yourself, share fun facts, ask the chat how they're doing. Ask your chat questions, create conversation. I'm telling you, your job will be 10 times easier. People are going to love it when you're genuine and authentic. My anxiety is so much less. The second I start laughing with the chat, I just feel like I'm not even working anymore. I have not made a video like this in so long, so more just wanted to get on here and just blab for a minute. If you guys have any questions about live selling, please ask me, because I would love to answer some questions and make some more videos for you guys more often. I just don't want to sound like a broken record. Or if you enjoy this blabbing content, make sure to let me know in the comments and I'll make more of these. Any changes or updates, I will let you guys know. I think the most important takeaway from this whole video of me talking is that you've got to just focus on your own business. When you first start, you look at all these different sellers and what they're doing. Should I run my stream like this? Should I run my stream like this? Everyone runs their business so differently on there. Everybody has different inventory. Everybody has different circumstances in life. You've got to focus on you and what you have in the moment and just being your true authentic self. That's what's going to build your brand and help you have success long-term as a live stream seller. Show up with a positive attitude, create conversations in your shows, bring the best inventory you can. Don't worry about what other people are selling or doing. There's a lot of people on there that support multiple sellers, absolutely. You're going to find this core audience. They'll be there for you no matter what's going on the app. And that is what you want to build. So you don't ever have to worry about what other people are doing, because you're building your own audience and in your brand. And that is what's most important. I can tell you from 2.5 years of selling, ignore all the noise, be friendly, support the community. But when it comes to your show, make the choices on your own and what's best for you, not based on what's going on around you and what other shows are doing, because that is when you're going to see the most success. Anyways, just wanted to share some thoughts and some tips with you guys. If you have any more questions, please let me know. You guys have a beautiful night. Thanks again for watching.